So it's happened once again. And also in one of our favorite cities, Chicago. Let's get into it. Good afternoon, demons and demonesses. Kwame Wakan here, and today I'm going to be talking about a situation that happened in the city of Chicago involving another one of our sisters, Davonta Curtis, 31 years old, same age as me. Can't believe this bullshit, yeah? Alright, so gonna read an article for you guys, and let's just get into it, because it's absolutely disgusting and I'm tired of reading stories like this. So the title of this article is "Man Googled how to kill someone with a hammer before robbing and murdering trans woman, prosecutors say." A Chicago man has been charged with murder after prosecutors say he killed a woman inside her West Side apartment last week. Deandre Bell, 24, is charged in connection with the death of Davonta Curtis, 31, and the 3100 block of West Madison Street. He faces one count of first-degree murder and possession of a stolen vehicle. Curtis, a transgender woman, died from multiple blunt force injuries, according to the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office. Court documents say Bell and Curtis had an on-again-off-again relationship. On Sunday, April 5th, the two were at Curtis's sister's home dropping off supplies for Easter. Surveillance video later shows them returning to Curtis's apartment together. Curtis was seen leaving them, coming back alone that evening. Later that night, prosecutors allege Bell struck Curtis in the head multiple times with a hammer, killing her. Video shows Bell leaving the apartment alone around 1 a.m. on Monday, April 6. On Wednesday, April 8th, Curtis's sister went to the apartment after not hearing from her for a few days. She found Curtis's body naked and partially covered by a sheet. Curtis's car and keys were missing from the apartment. Police later found Bell driving the vehicle. After being taken into custody, court documents allege Bell admitted to killing Curtis and taking her keys, phone, and money. Investigators say they also found a tool belt inside Bell's backpack that contained a hammer with blood on the claw. The blood was sent to a lab for testing. Authorities also received Bell's phone, where court documents say they found internet searches including how to kill someone with a hammer, and if a person gets hit in the head with a hammer while sleeping, what happens? During a court hearing on Saturday, a judge ordered Bell detained. Now, like we've noticed with all of these stories, all of them, once again, they did not provide a mugshot of the suspect. Now, I was able to obtain one through Twitter, of all places, and this is what Deandre Bell looks like. And like always, I'm going to show you this photo in full color. Every single time. Every single time, it's these same exact people. And I know you guys are probably tired of me hearing this, but it keeps happening. It's a problem that keeps happening over and over and over again. And I'm sick of doing stories like this, yeah? I'm really sick of it. Now it says in the article, on again, off again girlfriend. Now that should tell you something. This lad wasn't serious about dating this woman. The fact that he kept leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back, this guy was literally wasting this woman's time. And chances are, the fact that he had to resort to murder to deal with this, chances are he was probably dating some other lad in Chicago or some other lasses in Chicago, putting this young woman through all that trauma and then murdering her. Absolutely disgusting, yeah? Whenever a trans woman is murdered, it's always, a certain demographic of people between the ages of 18 to 35 doing all this nonsense. I know I used to say 25, but I'm noticing it's getting a lot older now, so the problem is definitely getting a lot worse. Now I know in cases like this it usually involves, a firearm, but in this specific case it involves blunt force trauma. So it's apparent that people are getting a lot more brutal when doing these types of actions, especially against people in the trans community. Now, I know this is going to piss people off because I said it in my last video, but I think it's important for me to say it again. Maybe it's time, for our own safety, that we just stop dating cis men, because this shit keeps happening. These guys, they're always on the DL. They don't want people to know that they're dating a trans person. And then as soon as people find out, or when they don't cover the tracks right, they resort to homicide. And this is something that shouldn't happen. I mean, history, it continues to repeat itself time after time again. Man dates trans woman. Man doesn't want anyone to find out he's dating a trans woman. Man commits homicide. So the lads out there that are watching this video right now, I'm going to tell it to you straight. If you can't be honest with yourself and be honest about what you like, then for fuck's sake, just leave trans women alone. Don't waste your time, don't waste their time, don't waste my time. All of these guys are just wolves in sheep's clothing, and we need to just wash our hands with them. They lie completely to our faces, telling us that they love us, and then they do shit like this. Now, you can tell that this woman didn't even see it coming. The fact that she invited this lad into her apartment, and the fact that, she was... I don't know if she took her clothes off before or afterwards, but I'm only going to assume that there was an act of intimacy that had happened. But this lad had a sinister motive the entire time. And the fact that he googled all this, and on top of that, stole her car and her money. Treated her like complete and utter rubbish. You see, these type of men don't view people like us as human beings. They view us as some sort of a sick fetish that they can fulfill. Just complete disregard for human life. And believe me, people like Deandre Bell are not an isolated incident. There's a lot of Deandre Bells out here in our community. Some of you watching this video might even be dating a Deandre Bell right now, and you might not even know about it. Now, I know the city of Chicago has successfully prosecuted many types of crimes that were similar to this, and believe me, these guys have gotten some pretty lengthy sentences. So, honestly, I have no doubt that Deandre Bell will get exactly what he deserves, and will go exactly where he deserves. As for the family of Davonta Curtis, I want to send you my condolences. Sorry for your loss. Maybe I'm just too optimistic, but I do believe that justice will be served in this case. And this lad is going to have a very hard time in prison. That's pretty much all I have to say about this. You guys stay safe, stay metal, hail Satan, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.